Now from Ernest. Jesus came to give them rest, the true rest. But back to the question, is it the will of God for Israel to expel all that don't submit to the covenant God gave at Mount Sinai? Ernest, yes. Jesus came to give Israel the true rest, the rest of salvation. Matthew 11:28-29, Hebrews 4:1-11. But that spiritual rest does not erase God's separate national covenant with them. Now to your question, is it the will of God for Israel to expel all who don't submit to the Sinai covenant today? Under the law of Moses, Sinai covenant. In the conquest period, yes, God commanded Israel to remove or drive out certain nations from the land as an act of judgment. Deuteronomy 7:1-2, Numbers 33:50-56. That was specific to that time and to those targeted peoples. It was a theocratic command for a covenant nation under Moses, not a blanket rule for all history. Today's Israel is not under the Sinai covenant. The law was fulfilled in Christ, Matthew 5:17, Romans 10:4. Modern Israel operates as a secular state, not as the theocratic Israel of Moses' day. The principle that remains. Even though the Sinai commands are not enforced in the same way, Israel still has the God-given right and duty to secure its borders, protect its citizens, and preserve its national identity. That's part of God's ongoing covenant stewardship of the land, Genesis 17:7-8, Joel 3:1-2. Bottom line, the Sinai covenant's commands to drive out certain peoples were specific to Israel's theocratic period. But the right of Israel to control its land and protect itself is still within God's will today. Spiritual rest in Christ is for salvation. National stewardship of the land is for Israel's ongoing covenant role in God's prophetic plan. Please like and subscribe to learn more.